This case begins with a situation that might sound simple at first, but quickly turns into a serious legal issue. Officers arrive to question a man about placing a GPS tracking device on a woman's vehicle. At first, he insists there was an agreement between them. He claims the tracker was connected to money he had given her. But as the conversation continues, things begin to fall apart. There's no clear proof of consent. There's confusion about ownership. And most importantly, there's a growing concern about privacy and legality. And this is where everything changes. Because tracking someone's location, even in a personal relationship, can cross into serious legal territory. So here's the key question. Does a personal agreement make something legal, or does the law still set the boundaries? As this unfolds, the situation becomes much more than just a disagreement.
Here he comes. Hello, how are you?
Okay.
Sheriff's Office. We're basically here just to ask a couple questions.
Okay.
I guess our biggest question here is, why have you put a GPS tracker on April's car?
Because she knows there was an agreement on that. She borrowed money on the van.
Okay, do you have anything that shows me that?
Yeah, somewhere on the computer.
You have an agreement that specifically says you're going to put a GPS tracker on it?
Yes, sir.
And who owns
Because
those?
the reason why she borrowed money is because we had to go get her a van. We also had to go get her stuff up in Maryland.
And who owns those?
What?
The trackers?
The trackers?
Yeah.
I do.
I thought it didn't say Volusia owned them.
Did you tell her that they belong to Lucia?
No.
Well, that's what the text message should say.
No, I did not.
It says it on the text message.
It
From
does
your
not
phone?
say that.
I have proof on the text
Well,
message.
yeah,
It does not say that.
Okay, if you're going to lie to us, it's fine. I have on text
I'm
message.
just saying it doesn't say that because I know I didn't say that.
Okay.
You said
I said it was government owned. That's all I
It said it
said.
doesn't belong to you. It belongs to somebody else.
That's why I was trying to get it back. Yeah,
Yeah.
because it belongs to me.
Okay.
That's all I was trying to do is get it back.
You said it was government owned.
Yeah, that's all I was making jokes, you know, no big deal. It ain't no big deal. I wasn't making nothing. I was just saying I want my shit back.
So why are
Because
you...
I didn't do anything wrong. It was an agreement and that was it. That's
So
it.
why are you continuously telling her and asking her where she's at? And then...
I have not texted her since. She's been texting me drunk. She's half
In the
drunk.
past, have you texted her where you're at? Why you're over here? Why you're at this location?
I don't know if I text her or not. I don't know.
Okay. So you having some type of agreement because you gave her money for what reason?
To help her out, to pay bills, pay for the van, pay for whatever. Mainly it was the van.
Are you the registered owner of the van?
No, sir.
Do you have any kind of
No, sir.
documentation that says that van belongs to you in
No,
any
sir.
type of way or nothing like that?
No, sir.
No? Okay.
How long ago did you put them on?
Not too long ago.
Like, what is that, like a week, a month, a day?
A couple months ago, I think it was.
Okay.
So why, I mean,
Why now?
yeah.
Huh?
Why now? Not when she bought it.
At this point, the focus shifts to one critical issue: consent. The man claims there was an agreement allowing him to place the tracker. However, when officers verify the situation, the woman involved appears to have no knowledge of it. This creates a serious legal concern. Checkmark claimed agreement, checkmark no proof of consent, checkmark no ownership of the vehicle. From a legal standpoint, consent must be clear, informed, and provable. Do you think verbal agreements are enough in situations like this? Or should there always be clear documentation? Because without proof, the situation quickly shifts from explanation to violation.
It's not when she bought it. It's when she borrowed the money.
Okay.
How long she had the van?
Quite a while now. She had it down here. She had it up north.
So
She brought it down.
So you put the trackers on the van for a week ago.
No, not a week ago. I didn't say that.
What'd you say,
A
sorry?
couple months ago.
Couple months ago. For
Yes,
what
sir.
reason? What's the reason why you put a tracker?
She borrowed money, and I said, okay, well, then you're borrowing money on your van. She said, yes. I said, okay. So I said, can I put a tracker? She says, that's fine. So I put a tracker, GPS. She said, okay. Sign this.
Sign what?
A piece of paper. saying that that's what we agreed on. That you're borrowing money. This is what it is.
Where's that piece of paper?
It's somewhere probably in my files. I'll get it to you guys if it comes down to that. I have to search for it.
Well, what is your purpose of tracking the van? I understand she
Because
borrowed
she
money
borrowed
on
money
it.
on
Are
it.
you
She
are
said
you
she-
a leasing agent that has the
No,
authority
I'm
to
not a leasing agent. No, I'm not.
repossess this vehicle?
No, I'm not. I didn't know anything about that. I didn't know if anything.
It's not a rental car.
No, it's not a rental car.
So those are companies that track their vehicles for specific reasons because they have the
Okay.
authority to repossess those vehicles, or the rental cars companies actually own the vehicles. You have neither of those interests in this vehicle.
Okay.
Okay. And then with the messages of continuously harassing them, where you at, what you're doing, and telling them what they're doing and all
I
that.
wasn't harassing her.
In
We
your
were
definition.
together. We were together. Me and her were together.
Okay.
She
regardless.
knows this.
And then,
this should not be a
because
problem.
what's
She
crazy
knows
is when we talk to her, she has no knowledge that
She's
you had
drunk
that on
right
there.
now. She
You
was
just talked
drunk
to her.
before I went to work.
You just talked to her.
She's drunk.
She's not drunk right now.
Okay, everybody knows she was drunk when she was here and everything and doing whatever she was doing.
Okay.
She does this regularly.
Uh-huh.
The
She
whole
had
thing.
no knowledge of a tracking device on her car because when they found it, they smashed it.
Okay.
So that...
All right. I didn't know. Okay.
You didn't know what?
I don't know. I mean, whatever's going on here.
How many
I
tracking
didn't do anything
devices?
wrong. I mean,
How many tracking devices do you own?
I have that one.
And why does it have the number 2 on it?
I don't know, because I write a 2 on it.
And I believe you said in the text message that there was another one too as well.
No, I did not.
Okay.
I'm just being honest. No, I know that for a fact.
All right.
Now
you have
the
no
officers explain something very important. Even if money was involved, that does not give someone the right to track another person's location, especially without ownership or legal authority over the vehicle. This is where many people misunderstand the law. Financial help does not equal control. Personal relationships do not override legal boundaries. Tracking without permission can be considered a serious offense. Do you think people often confuse personal involvement with legal authority? Because this case clearly shows how quickly that line can be crossed.
So you have no reason whatsoever to put these trackers on the van whatsoever. Just because you gave her money doesn't give you the right to put a tracker on the van. Now you're saying
Okay.
that
I didn't know that was something wrong to do this.
Now you're saying that you're not aware that she knows that the trackers are on there, and that you're apologizing.
No, I did not. I said I don't know if that's against the law or anything. I don't know. All I know is she agreed on it, so I did it.
Well,
That's it.
It's kind of hard for me to believe that she agreed on it if she had no knowledge of the tracker being there and was
Okay.
so upset by it at the time that
Are we
it...
done? Because this is ridiculous.
All right.
There's an agreement on it.
All right. You're going to be placed under arrest.
For what?
Stalking.
This is the turning point. After reviewing the situation, the officers determined that the behavior meets the criteria for stalking-related charges. The man is surprised. He insists he didn't do anything wrong and believed he had permission. But from a legal standpoint, intent does not always outweigh impact. The key issue here is not just what he believed, but what actually happened. Do you think not knowing the law should reduce responsibility? Or is everyone expected to understand these boundaries? Because in cases like this, misunderstanding the law does not prevent consequences.
What do you mean, Stalker? I didn't do anything wrong. Wait a minute. Can I have my son? Can I have my son come out?
Want to?
Please?
Probably.
Can I have my son come out?
Hold on a second.
Please. It's not stalking. I didn't do anything wrong.
You're tracking her location.
What do you mean? She's my girlfriend. We've been together all this time.
Okay. It
What do
doesn't
you
matter if it's
mean?
your girlfriend. You can't track your girlfriend without her permission either.
She has permission. She signed it. Really?
Okay. Well,
Well, that's
She
more than
signed
welcome.
it.
You're more than welcome to bring that,
Okay.
that notarized
Oh my
signature to
God.
court.
Can I have my son come out, please?
What does he need?
So I can talk to him.
About what?
To helping me out to get out of whatever this
You can call him
is.
from the jail. We don't have all night.
Please? Can I
Let's
talk
go
to
our
him?
vehicle. Let's go.
Please, can I talk to my
No,
son?
let's go.
Please.
You want your shirt?
Yeah, that would be nice. Can I talk to my son, please?
No, we just said that. You can talk to him from the jail.
Griffin!
You're gonna not have a bond.
What do you mean I'm not gonna have a bond?
Stalking doesn't have a bond.
What do you mean? I didn't even do anything wrong.
Okay.
Well, we just advise you. Okay. You'll have your day in court. If you have evidence to prove that you had an agreement, you can take it to court.
What are you talking? Are you serious?
Okay. Well, we had text messages.
I didn't do anything wrong.
I just told you.
She agreed. I didn't. What do you mean stalking?
Stalking.
I didn't do anything to. Oh my god.
You're tracking
Are
a
you
car
serious?
without her knowledge.
Are you serious?
You have no ownership of
I
that
did not
vehicle
even know this is against the law.
Well, you should
I didn't even know. She signed an agreement saying, yes, you can put it on my van, so this way you're responsible, you have the key.
Sure hope you got a notarized for that.
Great.
Anything on you that you about?
No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. I have my phone and I don't even know if
When I pull up the serial numbers, I really hope that they don't belong to Volusia, like the text message says, because that would be stealing as well.
It's not.
Okay.
They're not. Wow. This is so wrong.
What's wrong is that you're putting GPSs on people's cars and tracking their locations without their knowledge. That's more wrong than this. Okay.
So wrong. This is so wrong. This is so wrong.
How weird indicated. What's wrong is putting a GPS tracker on someone's vehicle without their knowledge.
I did not even know that. I did not know. I didn't even do.
No, now you knew.
Wow.
You had no belief anywhere in law that it would say you're allowed. You could just track anybody's cars you want, whenever you want.
I didn't know anything. I didn't know anything about it.
You didn't
I'm
think
serious.
that would be wrong in any moral aspect, even?
How old's your son?
He's 24.
Okay, so he's an adult? Okay.
Yes, sir. Wow.
He's sinful.
Right. On this property to go with you. Ouch. You know your phone, your key, and AirPods or whatever it is to go with you to the jail?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Alright, sit tight.
When we talked to him, he said that you guys signed an agreement that he could put a tracker on it.
That's negative.
Okay, he said that you borrowed money for the vehicle, and as a part of the agreement on borrowing money for the vehicle,
No.
that he...
Can I have shoes or anything like that, or no?
You'll get that at the jail.
Huh?
You'll get that at the jail.
I really can't talk to my son.
You'll have time to talk to him there. I don't have time to.
I don't have his number though. I don't know it by heart.
Get out of your phone.
What do you mean by no bond, sir?
You have to see you can't just bond out right away. You have to see a judge in the morning where you can bond out.
In the morning?
Yep.
Okay.
And you're going to be giving a no contact order where you can't have any contact with it whatsoever.
Okay. What kind of charge is this?
Is that
Is this a felony or
misdemeanor?
is it? Thank you. Just didn't know. So I gotta see a judge in the morning, you said?
Yeah.
You know around what time that is?
Usually 9 o'clock.
Okay. When do I get a phone call, by the way?
When you get in there.
Okay.
Stuff on it. Yes, is there anything?
Now that I didn't have
What was it?
I didn't have one that would let me
No problem.
As the situation concludes, the outcome becomes clear. The arrest is based on check placement of a tracking device, check lack of verified consent, check no legal ownership or authority check, repeated communication that raised concern. This case highlights an important reality. Privacy and personal boundaries are protected by law, regardless of relationship status. Even when someone believes they have a valid reason, actions that involve tracking or monitoring another person can carry serious legal consequences. At the same time, this situation shows how misunderstandings about consent and authority can quickly escalate. So here's the final question. Do you think this was a misunderstanding or a clear violation of boundaries? Because in real-world situations, the difference can have life-changing consequences. If you found this case as eye-opening as we did, make sure to hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom breakdowns.